SWTOR FTW. Time to get pumped about Star Wars The Old Republic. Tor Wars, wonderful Tor Wars, wonderful Tor Wars, ba-na-na-na. Boom, suckers! What's up, everybody? AWOL here from FTW Broadcasting. Super pumped to bring you another episode of SWTOR FTW, and this is another community highlight, as you see from the title, and I'm going to make this a weekly part of this show because you guys have been giving me so many thumbs up and so many positive comments on these videos, so I'm going to bring you only the best in the Star Wars The Old Republic community, and if I'm going to talk about the best, I can't leave out Tor Wars. Let's go right to the site right now. Boom! TorWars.com, a Star Wars The Old Republic online magazine, and one of the biggest features about this website are the frenzied news updates, as they like to call it. They drop tons and tons and tons of articles on a daily basis on the site. Let's just go down to the bottom. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So if we're looking at the 30th, they had 1, 2, 3, 4 articles in one day on July 30th. On the 31st, they had 1, 2, 3. On August 1st, they had 1, 2, 3 articles in one day. And today, the August 2nd, this is the day that I'm recording this video, they have 2. No doubt they're going to have an additional article as well. So they post tons and tons and tons of articles on this website. But certainly a lot of content isn't necessarily good. It has to be really quality content, and one of the things that I love about this site is their sense of humor. And Tor Wars is going to bring that great sense of humor to you here in these featured articles category. Great information and great sense of humor. And let me show you one of my favorite articles. They go in depth about 5 or more times a week where they really dive into a particular subject. This one was costume greatness. It was a couple days ago on Stormtroopers, and check out this tutu costume here with the Stormtrooper. She's got excellent form for her age. Very nice. We also have Spidey Trooper with the sick paint job on the helmet. I like that one. Very, very nice. Would be difficult to climb walls. I agree with the caption. Also, we have Hardcore Steelers Fan Trooper, Steel City Stormtrooper. I think I've seen him on ESPN actually. Check out the footballs here in the front. Very nice detail. I like that a lot. Also, sick Japanese Samurai Stormtrooper. Awesome costume there. Recycled Stormtrooper, bringing it with the air blaster rifle. It's not an air guitar, folks. He didn't even have enough money to make the blaster rifle. Pretty entertaining. Aww, look at that one. The cutest little Stormtrooper of all time with his tiny head and his little body. Little person trooper. If you like some of these costumes and you kind of like the sense of humor they're bringing here, link in the video description below to this article and all the ones I'm showing in this video. But that's not all they're going into, are silly little subjects like this. They're getting into the juicy stuff like classes. And if you're interested in stuff like maybe the Trooper class or Smuggler or Jedi Knight or Jedi Consular, etc., 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 details here and some articles, links to articles that give you a lot of juicy information, so check this out in the video description below. Also, they're bringing you stuff like instances and giving you some playtime impressions. This one was a 1-hour Comic-Con playtime impression, and I just want to give you sort of a sample to kind of give you an idea of their writing style in this article. It's different than other sites, but I find it quite entertaining, so check this out. So, I always envied Luke, and I would secretly imagine that Lord Vader would come and say that he was my dad. And so I would be so excited. We'd catch up on old times, he'd teach me the ways of the Force. Gosh, Luke, you suck. I would have been an awesome protege compared to your sorry little arse, but I digress. We all know that you lot don't care about my creepy Vader fantasies. Just a little flavor of their writing style here on the site, so it is different, but I think it's pretty funny. Also, they do some detailed stuff here on planets. They have a pretty extensive planets category, as they're bringing you playthroughs and impressions and information on various planets, as you can see right here. So come check this out in the video description below in their planet hopping reoccurring series. Very, very cool there. And lastly but not leastly, in this featured article, stuff is their guild features, and I thought this was cool because it brought some original guilds that you might not have known of. And if you have a guild yourself, why don't you email Tor Wars about it? Maybe they'll feature you here on their site. Come check this out. And one of the ones that I thought was really interesting was this Galaxy of Guild Old Republic Dads. So for all of you dads out there who maybe don't have a lot of time to play the game, and you're going to be a casual gamer, or it's very limiting how much you can play, check it out. There's a guild for you, and I discovered this on the Galaxy of Guild site, so I thought that was really cool. They're featuring some really original stuff in these featured articles. And the sense of humor part of the site isn't just limited to their featured articles. They also have a really cool comic. Yeah, it's actually a SWTOR comic, and if you guys haven't checked this out before, you really need to. A really cool and unique format to talk to fans, to talk about issues, and just to make some jokes, some Star Wars jokes. And this comic strip, it's about Traxy Payne, who is perhaps the worst bounty hunter of all time, and or the worst in the galaxy at least. And the comic strip has got funny stuff about the main character, as well as some inside jokes about the game and MMOs in general, stuff that you guys are going to get and that I get. I like it a lot, and if I want to see a larger version of Fail Hunter, click the picture a couple times to use the patented embiggening technology. It's swell. Nice pun there. More humor from the site. I just wanted to show you that one. I thought that was a funny pun. And I'm clicking multiple times. How come it's not embiggening yet? There it is. Embiggeted. And really cool comic strip. I'm just going to show you a little bit. I'm not going to read it to you. You can come check this out on your own. Links in the video description below. Here's another episode. And as you can see, it's a pretty high quality comic. And he's learning some abilities right here. And making MMO jokes. I don't know. If you guys like this kind of thing, you want to see a unique format, come check out Fail Hunter. Alright, so what's a SWTOR fan site without some video content? They're probably recycling videos from the Friday updates. Let's take a look through here. Lightsaber for Christmas, Han and Chewie. Epic Jedi gang fight? Alright, so this is some original content, folks, and something that Tor Wars really takes pride in is the fact that they upload videos really quick from cons. I mean, when it came to the most recent Comic-Con, they uploaded 14 videos from Comic-Con, tons of interviews. Here's an example of Comic-Con 2011, an interview with Dallas Dickenson. I will point out, guys, that is a Yoda microphone. Really cool. I'm just going to play a quick clip so you can get a flavor for the video. Link in the video description below, as always.
Hey everybody, this is Jeff from TorWars.com, and I'm here with Dallas Dickenson. Dallas, how's it going, buddy?
It's going awesome.
Yeah, you having a good show? Comic-Con, this is a very big show for you guys.
It's a huge show, huge Star Wars contingent here, but even a very large SWTOR contingent, so we're excited.
Now let's talk about that a little bit. We have BioWare base here.
Yeah.
You guys have really pulled out all the stops. It's a very nice presentation. You have a lot of people coming down who are not going to Comic-Con.
Yeah, we're actually not on the main floor here. We're set up here for consumers to come in, for players to actually get their hands on the game, and we're showing some parts of the game that nobody's been able to play before. Well, I should say, no fans have been able to play before. Some press have.
Alright, I'm going to cut it off there. Watch the full interview, link in the video description below. And also, they're bringing you really cool original content that they found out on the internet. This one right here, you might have caught it from Shaycarl, one of the most popular YouTube channels. Epic Jedi gang fight. Once again, another piece of that sense of humor. Watch a little clip. You guys have got to watch this video. It's hilarious. Alright, I'm going to cut it off there. You guys have got to watch the whole video. Shaycarl's tiny lightsaber. Come on. Epic comic gold right there on YouTube. Anyway, awesome video content on this channel. Podcast, anyone? Yeah, I know there's a million podcasts out there on all the SWTOR fan sites, but what makes this one original? It's that sense of humor, folks. It's that sense of humor, and this is actually one of the more popular podcasts. They're already on episode number 40 at this point, and I'm just going to give you a quick preview of some of the podcasts they're bringing to you here on Tor Wars. And this one right here, yeah, they actually had special guest BioWare's Stephen Reid on the podcast, Rock Jizzaw himself. I'm just going to play a quick clip, the intro, and I don't know, this might sound familiar to you. You might have heard it maybe at the beginning of my video.
Nutty Star Wars bar, can you forget all the creatures in there? And hey, Darth Vader in that black and evil mask, did he scare you as much as he scared me? Ah! Star Wars, those near and far wars, my seventh winner up here, Star Wars! Hello.
Alright, maybe that version was a little better than mine. But anyway, sense of humor here, guys. As you can see this hilarious picture where Stephen Reid's saying, why do I keep doing interviews with this guy? But not just Stephen Reid they've had on the show. These guys have got serious cred, actually, with the devs of this game. Boom! Daniel Ericksons sexy abs in this one, and there's Jeff from Tor Wars standing next to him. Maybe not as sexy as the abs, but maybe he's got some abs going there. And once again, Daniel Erickson, definitely featured in this podcast. Not in the interview form, maybe not necessarily, but let's move on and show you the other one. And this hilarious picture of a Tor Wars staff member hard at work with their ice-cold beer and what looks like a Tandy Sensation baby-sized 486 computer over here. Anyway, they're bringing the sense of humor to the podcast, so if you want to check out something that's different, check this out. That is the Tor Wars Podcast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this community highlight video. And once again, check out all the links in the video description below. Go check out TorWars.com, a great site, a great community, and I'm really proud to be able to support them by showing you guys their content and by getting you excited about it. So, guys, do me a favor, share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, on the forums. Share it anywhere you would like. Help out Tor Wars and spread the word about them. And I'm really just trying to get the word out there on all the real fan sites, because once this game gets released, guys, there's going to be a bunch of phony sites that get released because they're just going to want to pick up traffic on all the millions of players that are hopping on this game. So come support the real deal, TorWars.com, and thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I really appreciate your support. Check out the previous episode down there in the bottom left, next episode down there in the bottom right. As always, the subscribe button's up in the top left. Appreciate it if you click that, and my playlist is up in the top right-hand corner. Weekly news segments, community highlights, lots of Ultimate walkthrough videos. By the way, I'm going to continue production on the Ultimate walkthroughs just as soon as EA clears me, guys. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you in the Star Wars universe.